Hello, I'm Lord Ellis. I'm the Flameborn King. I'm the owner of the Wandering Witch, and I'm here to do a message for the collective. Today is going to be a message for the new moon energy. We're going to be taking a look on the mundane plane and seeing what is going on in that energy. This is not going to resonate with everybody, so again, do not force this to fit. If you need to swap the energies of masculine and feminine energy around, please do so, but do not force this to fit, all right? Yeah. We have the Ace of Cups. Now we have the Eight of Cups. The spirit is offering something, somebody's offering something, and somebody else is leaving a lot on the table and walking away. This is what it looks like with the first two cards here. Excuse me for the burp. I have myself a drink. Let's see. Page of Swords. Somebody wants to talk. Somebody wants to talk. They want to come in with some positive energy. They want to say, hey, how's it going? I can be pretty flexible. We have the Six of Cups. Ooh, nice. This is either family, familial energy. This is nostalgia. This is good energy. This is somebody you've spent some time with. This is somebody you can connect with in your inner child. Maybe you've known them for a while. This could be family. This could be a brother or a sister. Six of Cups can sometimes be community, but this kind of feels a little more like, I don't know, close to home. That feels more homey with that Six of Cups in comparison to my other decks. What else? We have the Two of Swords. So we go from one to two. I mean, the Six of Cups is also showing up in the past. This could show that just like you're even kind of standoffish to past energies right now. Maybe you're just kind of like in a blocked stillness energy. This could be an energy of maybe being nonverbal and sensing what's kind of going on around you in terms of the energy, right? Two of Swords can also be crossroads energy, but again, we're going from two people to just one. We have the High Priestess. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, interesting. So even if the energy is good, it looks like you're still standoffish. This could be because maybe you're stepping into this position, right? Like that's a priest or priestess, right? So you could be stepping into a new rank. You could be stepping into a new level, a new position. This is mainly based around your intuition, primarily from what I see here. So that's very good. That's very impressive, especially to go from Two of Swords to High Priestess. That's a very big jump. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse here. This Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, right? This is telling me that with this position, I don't think that you should be doing any kind of adult work. We'll just say that. I don't know if I can necessarily say what I can say on this platform quite yet in terms of like community standards. So we'll just say adult content work, right? You should not be doing this. I don't think that this is a part of you in your position necessarily. I think this is also telling me that going forward, you maybe shouldn't fully mix business with pleasure. So make sure that there's a healthy boundary between those things in the event that that is something that does come up. I'm also seeing here with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse that there could be something that maybe you stopped working on. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. Huh. Yeah, because it's like in the event that you are doing that kind of work or you are engaging in those kinds of things, it looks like somebody else is able to essentially like oversee this activity, like almost over your shoulder in a way. So that's kind of like uncomfy, I guess. Because in the Two of Wands, he's holding the globe, and like that can also symbolize like the internet, right? And like look at it. Like this person, right? They're painting sigils, but they're painting pictures of like this person who doesn't have a lot of clothes on. And you see how, yeah, there we go. You see how he's kind of like looking at that globe, looking over the shoulder, right? Got the wand in hand too, just like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, right? So I think that your system is probably like compromised, is what I would say. How you make money maybe is like being watched or is compromised. What is the other side of this two of wands? Are they ace of cups in the reverse? On the other side, this energy is offering something else or is showing up empty-handed or is like lost all their splooge. On the other side, this person is like empty-handed and heartbroken. And that's like what's behind them. So like that's what they don't want you to see. Yeah, look at they lost. Look at either A, they'd be losing all of their splooge, right? They'd be losing all the yoni waters, right? And they're sad. They're sad, especially with this three of swords here. This is a lot of sadness, and this is like behind them. So yeah, that's unfortunate. And I mean, it makes sense, I guess, like why they're like watching, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's just like it's kind of rude. Like I think you could just ask, you know what I mean? I think that would be like the adult, mature thing. Um, if this is like hacking somebody's like information or something like that, that's extremely inappropriate. That is an extreme violation of privacy. I don't know. I think the good thing is have a what is it? Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah. Kiss that. Yeah. I think that's very important. I think it's good to kind of like, you know, keep things um mature is what I would say. Yeah, we'll say that. Alrighty. Anyways, let us see. What is the next step? Let's use the incumbency here. We had the Two of Cups and the Five of Swords. So the Two of Cups and the Five of Swords, this tells me that I think that you're very kind of cutthroaty when it comes to you having soulmates, partners, and relationships, especially with the Ten of Pentacles, because you understand that heavy is the head that wears the crown, because you understand that the abundance comes from up here, from the messages that you receive from the Most High and from Spirit. We have the Three of Swords. Yeah, somebody has a lot of pain right now. This person is a soulmate, whether they're past or present. Um, with that Three of Swords up there, though, this makes me think that this is that energy. Um, it is the Six of Cups. We have the Tower in the reverse here, with this Tower in the reverse. Well, with this Tower in the reverse, we have the influence of the Most High with that eye being above the tower. To me, it's interesting. I think that there is a separation between two energies because this other energy or you collective, you had to step into this other position. You had to step up into this rank. You had to upgrade. You had to become a priest or a priestess, or you had to have some kind of new initiation or something to do with your intuition. Um, and I think that this person's just kind of watching. Um, with the tower in the reverse, I feel like this would be to potentially avoid like having like it completely be destroyed. I think it was like for a purpose, for a reason. If the tower was in the upright, this would make me think that again that this would be far more severe as to why the connection fell apart was this two of swords. We have the two of pentacles here with the two of swords and two of pentacles. You are basically saying that you're not juggling a lot of things. You're not juggling what the Most High gives you, essentially, because we have the Tower in the reverse with the two Pentacles in the reverse, and they're facing each other like this, where it's like, okay, yep, like I'm not gonna juggle what the Most High gives me. I'm not gonna juggle what the Most High doesn't like destroy, right? Because I know that the Most High is watching me, and I'm not gonna try to like, mess that up. Like I know that rejection is protection, essentially. And with the two of swords above that, two of pentacles, like you're blocking, so you're not open to being mishandled. You're not open to being like juggled, essentially. What is the high priestess? Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, your intuition is very on point. You could be part of the LGB community in some kind of way, but you're setting boundaries. You're very sharp with your word. You're very smart. You're very intelligent. Not only are you very intuitive, but you're also very intellectual. Like you're a very powerful individual, especially when it comes to like right here, your mind. What else do we have with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse? We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands here. I definitely see you being in your power. I definitely see you taking initiative, taking inspired action, and moving forward. Can I get a clarification for this Knight of Wands? Because to me, this may be, I don't know. Okay, one more. Oh, shit. All right, we'll take your chances, I guess. I think you need to get back to work. Maybe take your chance with a couple different things. Yeah. Yeah, you need to get back to work. There was something you were doing and then you stopped doing it. You should get back into that. There could be one energy in particular that you were working with, right? That energy I don't think is working out 100% the best, right? And somebody else is watching and somebody else kind of knows that, I guess. And they're already empty-handed, they're already heartbroken. But I see like another energy showing up. They have a very interesting energy about them. This is kind of like rainbow energy. They're showing up, and I see that you're able to take better chances and more action with this other individual. Whoever the other individual is, this other individual does have some sadness about them. What is this Two of Wands? We have Death in the reverse. So with Death in the reverse, right, this person either um, is potentially having an ego death because Death is facing the empty-handed thing with the cup in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse, and then the Three of Wands. So this individual, I mean, that's the lack of change and transition, but at the same time, like directionally how it's facing, like what's behind them, which you don't see. Yeah, I think that this is kind of like an ego death because we have the dove, right, of spirit, but then we have the crow. See that? I can get the lighting right. There's the other. There's the dove. There's the crow. Can be the raven, but I think it's probably a crow. So yeah, that's what this person doesn't or isn't like showing, I guess. What is this Ace of Cups in the reverse? We have the Eight of Wands. You are in your power, right? You could have them by the balls, essentially, right? Because you got the Eight of Wands. But I see you looking forward. I see you putting a lot of energy towards the future and moving forward. And I see that there's a lot of energy that's being kind of sent your way. It could be sexual, but some of this energy I'm seeing, it is like kind of projecting you forward a little bit. I do see that this person is very, very sad. I think part of it's just because it's like I don't think your focus is really on them. I don't see anything here that looks crazy bad or harmful. I mean, maybe the thing where they're kind of watching or observing and there's like the breaching of privacy, like maybe in that area and in that regard, if that is something that is showing up in your guys' reality. But otherwise, I think that this person's just really sad. And I don't know if they know how to like come forward and communicate that. What's this Three of Swords? You're the King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they think that, they think that you're a heartbreaker, essentially, right? Because Three of Swords, that's painful. That's heartbreak, right? King of Swords, he's the king of the suits. It's in the reverse, right? And then it's just like, well, shit, where did them swords come from? Had come from the King of Swords, right? Because he's in charge of that shit. He's the King of Swords, right? Look at right here. King of Swords reverse. There's one, there's two. I'm not sure what that third sword is, though. I mean, there's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. There's nine swords total. So you got somebody stressed. You got somebody stressed. Let me see if I can find the Nine of Swords in here real quick before I finish those guys. So I want to see how that shows up in this deck. And then I'll be able to tell you what the energy is a little more accurately. Oh God, man, they're going through it. They are going through it. They can't sleep. It's dramatic. They could have a heaviness on their chest. This could be an actual entity or a spirit that's giving them like breathing or like heart issues or murmurs. Like the nighttime is not good, guys. Like you got this person pressed. This person thinks that you're King of Swords in the reverse. Damn, this person thinks that like, oh yeah, look at there's the Three of Swords right there. Bam, bam. Oh man, yeah. I mean, they're gonna heal, but I can just see that like up top, it's just like it's a little painful. It's pretty noisy up there. But long story short, guys, that's what I got for you. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on all other platforms. Catch you guys on the next one. Thank you.